Little hump day clap. What's up? Good morning. How are you? How are things? Good? I'm glad. I found my new pair of glasses. They're new because I lost them, so they're new again now. To me. You must show some respect. How's everyone? It's a little hump day. I don't know, it doesn't mean anything to me. Wednesday is just like Monday or Sunday or Christmas. It's all the same. Now, Wednesday we talk about work. We talking about that work. Okay, so work. Scotch. All right, sorry. But you were thinking the same thing. So just be cool, man. All right. Work. So an important part of work or growing in your work is adding a new skill. Okay? Adding a new skill. Best place to start when adding a new skill to your work is start with one skill. Don't overwhelm yourself in thinking like, oh, well, I'm going to learn photography and I'm going to learn Facebook marketing and then Instagram marketing and then marketing in TikTok and then Google marketing. And then I'm like, yo, you're not going to do that all in the same day. You're just not. Okay. And learning one thing at a time, just in my opinion, gives you or sets you up in a position to actually learn the thing. By learning, when you use the word learning, I mean it in its full sense by, right? You do your research, you study, and then you go into application, and you're for sure gonna fuck it up. So don't even think like you're like, oh man, I nailed it. You probably didn't. I've never just killed it on my first try. It just doesn't happen. So people that tell you they're like, nah, man, every time, first time, 100%. Nope, doesn't happen. So you're gonna fail, but then you're gonna go back, fail forward, right? You're gonna use that old adage that I got from I believe it is The Talent Code, the book The Talent Code, which is a great book also. They said that the learning process involves these 4 words. Cuatro. That's 4 in Spanish. Keturi. That's 4 in Lithuanian. I did it. I Gandhi again. What are you going to do? All right, so you want me to tell you what these 4 words are? I will. I will tell you. And they say not to point. Knife hands are scary. All right, so 4 words are learn, practice, fail, repeat. I got that from The Talent Code. Okay, great book. Go check it out. I read it a long time ago. I'm thinking about reading it again. There was some really good stuff in there. But when adding, so I'm talking in reference to when adding a new skill to your work, whether that be, like I said, for social media, for your own business, maybe it's art, maybe it's training, learning how to be a better communicator, whatever it is, speaking in front of the old camera like I am today. That's the process. They broke it down. I'm just using that book as a reference. That's what I got from it. Learn, practice, fail, repeat. Learn, so the study, right? The study part, being the nerd, sitting there with your book. I do it. Learn, do your stuttering, take your notes, not your stuttering, but your studying, and then go through your notes, right? Then practice. Practice. You talking about practice? Yes. So practice is probably the most important part, because then the actual application of it, because that's what you're doing in practice. You're actually applying the thing that you just studied and you're shooting your shot. So now you're going to learn so quickly, as opposed to like, yeah, no, I read that too. Or because then people are going to ask you, oh, that's great, you read that, but did you try it? Did it work for you? What did work? What didn't work? How did you adjust when you got a negative result? How did you adjust to get a more positive result? You know, whatever it was. So learn, practice. So I just spoke about the practice. Then fail. Okay, so I mean, it ain't you know, it's the same process for everything. Fail. Man, failure should just be used as a positive word. I mean, you just get so much benefit out of failing, especially failing the first time you try something, because then you're going to continue to pursue it. If you happen to be one of the few who gets to do something well the first time they actually do it, you might not want to pursue any kind of growth in that thing as much as you would as if you failed at it the first time. Food for thought. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying it's not true. I just got interesting. Okay, so learn, practice, fail. Okay, and then repeat. Repeat. Rinse and repeat, man. Do it again. Do it again, again, and again, and again, and again, and fail better, fail better, fail better, until before you know it, you're like, hey, did I just do this right? Yes. And right is subjective. Like maybe you adjusted some minuscule little thing that you were like, wow, this was the answer. Yes, it was the answer in that particular case. I'm being vague because I want it to be applicable to something that you're maybe working on. Okay, or maybe you're working on in your work, right? Like for instance, in right now in my lettering practice, I'm trying to add more styles of lettering, because there are thousands, if not tens of thousands of different ways to do lettering. Okay, but there are different and thousands and tens of thousands of styles, and I'm trying to be more versatile, so I'm trying to add more styles. I have my all knowledge style, which not many do, which is good because then you can identify my particular style. But it's also bad in the sense that it doesn't leave me open to be versatile in the way I do some lettering. So if I ever wanted to do any kind of sales, for instance, where I'm selling my service of doing design or hand lettering design or whatever it is online, I might have just a real niche where people are looking for a particular style and I happen to match that style. But otherwise, I probably wouldn't get a lot of business because they're like, oh, well, this guy only does lettering this way, right? And then that kind of really limits me. So I'm just pointing out an example of myself, but you apply that however that would work for you, right? So learn, practice, fail, repeat. I suggest adding, like I said before, adding one thing that you're going to add to your work that will make your work more efficient. Maybe more efficient, maybe more creative, maybe give it some more versatility, be more adaptable, be more loose. Yeah, that's it. Learn, practice, fail, repeat. The talent code. And just add one more thing to your work, one more thing to your repertoire. That's not right. That's something else. Repertoire. Yo, okay. So this is getting silly. So add just one more thing to your repertoire. And I'm getting stuck on that word. All right. Just add one more thing to your skill set, to your toolbox. All right. And work on that skill and just keep doing that pattern. Keep following that pattern. Learn, practice, fail, repeat. Learn, practice, fail, repeat. Learn, practice, fail, repeat. And one more time for the people in the back. Learn, practice, fail, repeat. Okay, that's it. Strong men will endure. Boom. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.